What's up, guys? Sean here, and I got this awesome 2010 Victory Hammer 8-ball. Check this thing out. It's a really clean bike. It's got really low miles on it too, and it's got the big old 100 cubic inch motor. Look at that big old fat wide tire. Alright, guys, let's take it for a spin. I always like driving these Victories. They're real hot rods. That moves pretty good. A 100 cubic inch is a pretty large motor. Although they did go up to a 106 in the later years. I tell you what, I ride a lot of Victories, I sell a lot of Victories, and I'm always very impressed with them. This one's got a big old fat back tire on it. This is the Victory Hammer 8-ball. It's a very comfortable riding position. They're not like forward controls. My knees are, I'm 6'2". You see my knees are about a 45, and that's, for most riders, that's the most comfortable position. It gets kind of old being out here. That's what highway pegs are for. This is really nice. I also like the very good throttle response. It's got a very light clutch. Only 5,700 miles on it. And it doesn't matter when you get on the gas, it's always got ample amount of power. It's all blacked out, even the forks. It's just a cool looking bike. Even the Harley guys love this thing. They're like, man, that's a good looking Victory. And I know what they're thinking. They're thinking, man, I paid double for my Harley. Hey, I like Harleys too. I got a lot of Harleys. But with Victories, you do get a lot of bang for your buck. There's no doubt about that. This thing's probably going to be around like $7,500 for a bike with less than 600 miles on it. Hard to beat it. It's November 24th. I'm still riding motorcycles. It's beautiful outside. A little chilly, but I ain't riding that long. Guys, check out the website, srkcycles.com. I probably have about 25 bikes on there right now. The business is really picking up. I'm shipping a lot of bikes. I'm still selling about 15 to 20 bikes a month, which is incredible because I didn't think I'd be selling that many at this part of the season, but I'm shipping them all over the country. And I have not had a single unhappy customer who received one of my bikes, or who comes and buys the bike online and then comes pick it up. They all say the same thing. They're like, this bike was better than described. Look at that. I'm in top gear. I just rolled onto that thing. It went from 50 to 69 in like 2 seconds. Guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're looking for bikes, or you just like bikes, and you're like, oh, bikes are cool, and you want to just get an idea of what it might feel like to ride different types of bikes, check out my YouTube channel. I ride everything. Sport bikes, cruiser bikes, touring bikes. I got a scooter. One of these days, I'll get a chance to ride a sidecar. Oh man, I just rode over 5,800 miles. I should take a picture of that. Here's the church that I turn around in. I've never been to this particular church. Don't know anything about it, but I'm sure it's a nice church. Brakes feel really tight. I like a nice tight braking system. This bike's a screamer. You know what, it's not that loud though, but it's got power. Man, it's got a lot of power. That 100 cubic inch is a beast. Victory's really made a good name for themselves. It's definitely a very well-made bike. I was doing a little bit of research on Victory's and how their engines were designed for fuel injection. So they're going to mount the intake in a different spot, a little better spot to get more colder air. Talking about how Victory's don't have a inside the engine and primary, they don't have a chain. They just have drive gears. So they're not going to go bad like another American motor company. Victory's only have about five or seven actual seals, oil seals in the engine. Some other American motor companies have around 50 to 60 seals, and that's why it's common that they leak oil. Victory's a very nice bike. I've never had any problems with any of my Victories. And they have a very simple design too. Another thing Victory does is, which is very similar to Harley and a few of the other bike companies, is they make one engine and they throw it in all their bikes. I kind of like that. It's gonna bring the cost down a lot. It's gonna make maintenance cheaper, and parts are gonna be a lot cheaper. It's something that, you know, Mercedes-Benz used to do, and it makes more sense to do that instead of having a different engine for every single bike that you have. And they also, you know, they'll put that engine in the bikes for, you know, a couple years, 5 or 7 years, and then they do a bigger motor, and probably in about 10 years, all these cruiser bikes are gonna have like 120 cubic inch engines. They're all gonna be pushing out like 150 horsepower, which would be awesome. Guys, this bike is incredibly clean. It's gonna sail fast. Check out the walk around video. This is the test drive video. I like a nice tight brake. I mean, it brakes pretty quick. I'm getting nowhere close to hitting my knuckles. Clutch feels good. Real good throttle response. Like as soon as you start rolling the throttle, it's where I don't like any slack in there. That drives me nuts. And the shifting is also, it's very light, but it's very precise. You're very unlikely to miss a shift. Every time it shifts, you hear it click in. I really like that. It's got a good sound, but it's not loud. It's not like crazy loud. But people are definitely gonna know when you're coming or when you're leaving. All right, guys.